Bhagwan Buddha, once with his disciple Ananda, was traveling to a place, to a nearby village. And it was a long journey, passing through a dense forest. Towards the end of the day, when the sun set and it was twilight, Ananda was quite tired. Bhagwan Buddha had grown older, and so was Ananda, a little bit much older than Bhagwan Buddha himself. Ananda asks Bhagwan Buddha, how long will it take for us to reach the village where need to rest? Like always, Bhagwan Buddha kept a mum. In silence, he kept on walking until they came across a villager, an old man. And Bhagwan Buddha meets the old man and he asks, how far is the village? To that, the old man, he smiles and he tells Bhagwan Buddha, 2 miles. Listening to that, there's a peculiar different smile on Bhagwan Buddha's face as well. And this is what Ananda notices. But yet, he keeps quiet and they keep walking. 2 miles are already gone and there is no sight of the village. So again, Ananda asks Bhagwan Buddha, we have almost crossed 2 miles, but yet the village is not in sight. The old man told us that there's only 2 miles. What happened? And like always, Bhagwan Buddha had that serenity, calmness on his mind. He speaks nothing. And Ananda knew the ways of Buddha. So he keeps his patience until they come across another old woman. And Bhagwan Buddha stops and asks the old woman, how far is the next village? The old woman, with a smile again, says 2 miles. And again, on Bhagwan Buddha's face is the same smile, which little bit troubles Ananda, because this is not the usual smile what Buddha also gives to the old woman. And then Ananda starts getting a little bit irritated until a point that they again cross more than 2 miles and he cannot see the village, and this time he is a little bit more perplexed, a little bit more irritated, and he decides to ask and intervene Bhagwan Buddha, you have to tell me, Buddha, we have been coming a long way. When you asked the old lady, when you asked the old man, they told us 2 miles, 2 miles, and yet there is no sight of the village. And what I have noticed, there is a peculiar smile on your face. What was it? You have to tell me. Until such time, there is a young lad who is passing by. So Bhagwan Buddha stops him and asks the young lad, how far is the village? Again, the young lad too smiles in a peculiar way and says, just 2 miles. And Bhagwan Buddha also has the same smile and he says, thank you. And now Ananda is totally confused and he stops Buddha and he says, there is something that is going on. You asked, they answered, you both had a different smile on the face. What is this all about? Everybody is saying that it's just 2 miles. Well, we have apparently crossed more than 6 miles. It should have been 2 miles and there is no sight of the village. What's happening? To that, Bhagwan Buddha, in his serenity form, says, you are tired. Maybe we should rest down where we are. When it's early in the morning, we can resume our walks. And he tells Ananda to rest. But again, Ananda is very inquisitive and in curious way he asks, but before that, Buddha, you'll please tell me what was the smile about and why they told us a lie that it was 2 miles, and you knew very well that it was not 2 miles because this is your regular journey and apparently everybody knows you and there is something in this 2 miles. To that, Buddha replies, the village is almost 20 miles away yet. But had the old man told you and me that it is still 20 miles, we wouldn't have covered the 6 miles also. We would have given up there itself. This story is so meaningful. Look in your own life. Whenever there are challenges, whenever your goals are not it's not visible, whenever you are on a journey and somebody tells you the actual journey that is there and how far it is, you will give up then and there. How many times it has happened with someone who is not well, who is not doing good with their financials, with their relationships. If you tell them the truth as it is, maybe they will get shattered then and there. Instead of that, in compassionate way, if you tell these people that it is just 2 miles away, keep doing, you are doing great, you are doing just awesome, keep walking, do not give up, it's just 2 miles away. That gives the person the needed energy, the needed form to walk that 2 miles, and slowly, while he takes the 2 miles each step, he will sooner or later reach the destination. This is what the story is all about. Today, there was one of my students who narrated the similar situation. She said that, Harshad, I'm doing everything that you have told, but there is no change in my weight. I'm getting fitter, stronger, healthier, but apparently the weighing scale does not show up. I told her the same things. You are doing just awesome. Keep going. Keep walking. You are doing just perfect. You are radiating a different glow on your face. You are just awesome. Keep going. And that is what it's all about. It was not about the results. It was not about anything else. Even as a coach, even as a person, if you know that she is yet to reach the goal, she's a little bit far away from the goal and the destiny, just give the person the needed encouragement, and that is what is needed for that moment. Practice this. If you have learned something from this beautiful story, go and tell someone who is in trouble. Go and tell someone who is crying. It's okay. You are doing just awesome. It's just 2 miles away. Pick yourself up and get going. You will reach your destination, and see the difference you would make for that person's life. These are beautiful stories brought to you by Digital Fitness Hub. Keep listening to this. If you are on your fitness journey, and if your goals are not apparently visible right now today, but if you are taking the right steps, even if it is one step at a time, you are just doing awesome. Take this hand, put it on your shoulder, and clap for yourself. And tell yourself, you are doing just awesome. It's just 2 miles away. Pick yourself up and just get going. Even if it is 200 miles away, you will cover that mile. But the moment, if you just give up at this moment, believe me, the story ends there. My name is Harshad. I'm founder of the Digital Fitness Hub, and we would be getting these beautiful inspirational stories so that you get motivated, and whatever is your journey, be it on your fitness, emotions, be it on your financials or anything, absolutely, you are doing just awesome. Your destiny is just 2 miles away. Pick yourselves and get going. Thank you.